They fly for free, aging veterans of World War II and Korea. A final chance to visit the memorials built on their sweat and sacrifice.
The ceremony that you are about to witness.
Honor Flight offers respect and tradition. Moving mountains so soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen can make the trip of a lifetime. The day begins in the air, a charter flight overflowing with war stories and visions of another time. A welcome fit for heroes. Reagan National decked out in red, white, and blue. Strangers and family embrace these veterans and offer gratitude for sacrifices made nearly 70 years ago.
A boatswain whistle.
What's it do?
They blow it on ship to tell everybody attention, and then they tell them what they got to do.
Limey Ashworth served in the South Pacific. His Navy ship survived 8 different invasions late in the war. He lived history.
I see the Japanese looking right at us, and then I look, and I see the big torpedo come out. I swear it was only 15, 20 feet, and it blew up the bow of the little LCI.
A 92-year-old Limey teared up during the thrilling arrival at Reagan National, his own son his escort. As a 23-year-old boatswain's mate, he says he only got scared when under attack. Well, today he's thrilled Honor Flight cared enough to bring him to the World War II Memorial.
Who would ever think, how many years ago was it, 50, 60 years ago, that anybody would care, you know? It seems like they do, huh?
The volunteers and financial donors of Honor Flight dedicate countless hours to organizing this charter flight of more than 60 veterans, 60 guardians, leaders, and nurses to make sure everyone comes home safe and sound. During this visit to Washington and Arlington National Cemetery, we saw a bit of a generational bridge built here. The veterans of World War II meeting up with the soldiers and sailors of today.
You don't mess with a BM on a boat. He runs the ship.
Really?
Yeah, bosun's mates, you can't do anything without them.
Yeah. They're tough.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here.
I know.
I mean, these people are the real heroes. I mean, I can't even do a tenth of what they ever could do.
When he says stuff that nice,
Yeah.
how does it make you feel inside?
I feel good.
He was a hell of a soldier.
Vincent Bova turned 90 this year. He still looks ready to fight as he remembers some of the great heroes of World War II. He recalls his last visit to our nation's capital. 67 years ago, during the war, this soldier did not have time to see the Lincoln Memorial. This time, he made the time. Setting aside barriers from the government shutdown to make his way up the steps.
Well, it was beautiful. And I got a lump in my throat.
Lincoln, the champion of freedom and the Civil War, sits at the opposite end of the reflecting pool from the monument to the veterans of World War II. What was your impression of that memorial? Why did it speak to you?
Well, look, it's us. It's us, the World War II veterans. That means what we did, and that's it. Yeah, and that's what I loved about it. I won one day job. Isn't that beautiful?
The tomb of the unknowns. The changing of the guard.
Remain silent and standing.
The highly disciplined 3rd Infantry Regiment, known traditionally as the Old Guard, stirs a sense of duty and respect from its Old Guard guests. Honored glory for those who offer their lives for freedom and those known but to God. The faces cannot hide the decades, but the eyes still reflect the bravery and the innocence of young men and women who blindly traveled the world in service to our nation. They are the ones who returned home and now have been touched by an honor more grand than their imaginations would allow.